Hi, I'm Phil from Driftworks. This is my 964 Turbo, and as you can see, we're in a slightly different venue today. It's 10 days to go until mapping.
2 weeks to dyno, yeah.
Yeah, that I decided I'm going to pull the manifolds off and get them Zerkateched. So I'm going to get them coated, and I'm going to drop them down to Oxford. It's only like an hour and a half away tomorrow morning, and hope that we can get them back sort of within a week or so's time.
Well, we better get them back in a week, otherwise we're going to miss the time.
I don't think it'll run too well like this. Just been to collect some very nice bits from Zerkateched. Lovely bit of ceramic coating. Went for the sort of matte grey finish to it. I figured if something's going to hang out the underside of this car, it's probably best that it's the colour of dirt, really, isn't it? But yeah, absolutely superb job from what I can see. The masking part of the job is really quite important, obviously with all the EGT probes and the flanges for the wastegate, the V-band flanges. And what I did with these was, before disassembling them, I scribed a line down each one of them, and they've been masked perfectly up to those as well. First stage done of assembly. No damage just yet. Looks super nice with the burnt stainless brackets, hardware on it. Really like that. So yeah, now the bit where I try and get it onto the car and scratch everything. There we go, I managed to get it on without scratching too much as well. But yeah, it looks absolutely superb, really like the look of it. And you know, it's a bit spacey underneath here, isn't it? A bit like a spaceship with all of the heat insulation and stuff, but nobody can say we haven't made every attempt to make the heat soak issue as good as possible. Yeah, well chuffed with that, and thanks again to Zerkateched for getting this coated so quickly for me. They do a mega quick turnaround. So first off, injectors off.
We ready?
And the obligatory compression test. Hi Greg.
Hello. You ready, Greg? Yeah.
Scary, 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 scary. Yeah.
Doesn't sound
no, it doesn't, does it? What was that making?
7 bar.
That was a bit worrying. So we've now got a jump pack on.
Okay.
I'm doing it again, but we did also just check, and as you can see here, compression ratio on a 964 Turbo, 7:1. So yeah, old school, 80s tech, eh? What did that make that time? 7 again?
7 bar.
Oh, sweet. Another 7.5, excellent. Only 4 more to go, Jay.
Yeah, it's good not having a V8, isn't it? Less pressure.
Cylinder number 3.
Okay.
Woohoo!
She's good.
3 out of 6.
I hate this bit.
Yeah, can you tell I'm a little bit tense?
Yeah.
Please be okay.
It's worse for you.
Please be okay.
Right, 7.5.
Woo! Numero 5.
Okay.
Battery's going a bit again.
That was good. For the last one.
Oh, by the way, this is our expected horsepower.
That's what it's doing on the starter, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we happy?
Good. Yeah, man.
I am happy too. So that's like a 0.5 bar discrepancy, is it, between cylinders?
Yeah.
On a
like
mildly warm engine.
Most of them were around 7.5.
Yeah.
I think only number 1 was a little bit lower.
Cool.
I'll turn the injectors back on and turn it off.
Yeah, and then we'll just get these lovely things connected to these lovely things. Get a bit of airflow going around the car in the right place, and then start some bass tuning, I guess. So we've got a set of brand new Denso IW24 plugs going in this, but you're not supposed to gap them, but it's worth checking, eh? Greg thinks it's worth checking, because sometimes there's a little bit of difference.
2 bars, that's the first one, right? It's really close. Okay. Did well, yeah. Good guess, yeah.
We guessed right.
You did, yeah?
Well, this is it.
Time to have a go.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. See what we've done wrong.
I hope nothing. What positive?
Wastegate spring, we think.
Yeah, probably.
And it's got no timing in it yet either, has it? I don't think. I'm multitasking, trying to finish and edit and upload a video while we're here. Obviously not this video, the one that's before it. Yeah, slowly.
Is that what it is?
What are you doing underneath there?
Quickly taking the wastegate off.
Why are you doing that?
Because you're not happy that it doesn't say 600, so we need a different spring in it. But, you know, either Greg's fan's working really well or this coating's magic, because
is it?
I've touched my face on it and I've still got skin.
You've touched the exhaust?
Yeah, not with my tongue, just my face.
Just for the record, everybody, I'm not looking for 600 hub. I'm looking for about 550 would be nice, but yeah, we need a bit more spring in the wastegate.
600 would be better though, wouldn't it?
But yeah, that ain't going to happen. Not on this turbo. We'd have to run about 2 bar, I think, looking at what we're doing so far.
Fully forged, mate.
Yeah, fully forged. How's your hands?
All right.
Yeah, not too hot.
No.
Here we go. 14 psi spring, now with additional 5 psi spring, and Greg the muscle's just going to muscle it down there.
No, it's all about the technique.
How is it? I like it.
Got to make sure the top's located with the bottom.
There we go. Greg the vice.
No problem.
Easy job.
Yep.
Easy job once it's off, eh?
Back in your hole.
Yeah, get back under there.
And just for the sake of crossing the I's and dotting the T's, we're just going to do a little smoke test as well, seeing as Greg has the nice equipment for it. I've just removed the air filter from the inner arch there, and yeah, we're going to start firing some smoke into the room. Happy your gate's back on?
Happy enough.
Yeah.
We'll see when we start it, won't we?
Yeah.
It makes a noise.
Yeah. So we're just going to have a quick look around all the intake gaskets that we did.
Yeah, they're the most worrying part, aren't they?
Yeah, because it gets thin in a little area on those gaskets just on the runners. It's a bit dark, but the runners on the blocks that we did down there. Can't see any signs of wispiness.
No, it looks good so far.
Look over the throttle body side.
Looks good.
Oh, not leaking, eh?
Hopefully not. No,
seems
looks
to be
good.
Seems to be strong. Shall we make some power?
Power! 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 Let's try good stuff.
Got a a bit of a rig going on here, put a bit of cold air through the intercooler. We're not trying to cheat anything, so I don't want to overcool the intercooler because I want it to be more like realistic what it'll get in the real world. But yeah, it definitely was a bit of a hot pocket there. We've got the big fan which pushes air over the top of the car and does go into that area, and obviously the engine fan pulls it down. But yeah, we just needed a little bit more, I think, on the intercooler here, so giving this a go. Hopefully the screamer pipe won't set it on fire. Yeah, it's lifting the front of the car up now. Got enough power. So this is our kind of best number. However, we've got a little crank trigger error that we're dealing with, haven't we? And also, it seems like the fuel pump's dropping off as they get hot as well, a little bit. So
they're struggling at this point.
Yeah.
But I mean, that is an awful lot of power.
I mean, yeah.
In the olden days, that would have blown your socks off.
I'm pretty sure when I drive it, it's going to blow my socks off. But yeah, 588.3 at the hubs, and they reckon like a 9–10% loss.
It's well over 600.
Yeah, so it'll be like
In
650, basically 650 horsepower at the fly. We are going to, because of the fuel issue, just wind the boost back to, I think it's 1.4 at the moment. I'm going to put it at 1.3 and call it a day, because it is currently, let me have a look at my watch, it's 10 to 8.
That's my bedtime.
And it's going to take us an hour to load up.
Another hour to
get off
back.
that.
Yeah.
You got to drive home another 40 minutes. So yeah, we're just going to do a little, make it a little safer, and then hopefully we'll be on the road.
Warm under it. It's nice, isn't it? Outside, it's cold out there.
Woo!
Woo.
All done.
All done, yeah.
Strong number for 1.3 bar, so yeah, pretty damn happy with that. We've got some stuff to sort. We ideally need a bit more fuel in it, so we're going to have a look at the fuel system, and intermittent crank trigger error as well.
You wouldn't have it any other way, would you? With aftermarket ECUs.
No, absolutely.
Crank something.
Yeah.
Error.
But no, I'm very, very happy. Obviously, that's more power than I expected, because that's probably, I don't know, I guess 630, 640 at the fly, something like that. So yeah, extremely chuffed. Thank you very much, Greg. And
Most welcome.
And by the magic of cinema, we're back at Driftworks.
Slightly slept.
Because yeah, it was pretty late last night when we left. It actually went really well. We still need to get to the bottom of this crank trigger error issue that we're having intermittently, but Joe's got a few ideas. Been talking to Haltech and Luke at Haltech this morning about that. for the most part, it was absolutely fine though, wasn't it?
It
went extremely well, and obviously I got to give massive props to Matt from Fern Sport, who built the engine for us. That was a really big deal, and done so well. To throw that much power at it was extremely nerve-wracking, but superb job on that. Really chuffed with everything else that I've done to it as well. So there's the Alpha Performance Fab intercooler that they made for me. That seems to do an amazing job of keeping the intake air temperatures under control. Got to thank Haltech as well for all their assistance getting it up and running, because I don't know whether they've never done a 964 turbo before, so it was all a bit of sort of a guessing game, but obviously it's a very powerful computer and did exactly what we needed to do. I've got to thank Greg from Protuner, obviously, for fitting us in and staying so late. And Zerkotech for fitting us in so quickly with the exhaust coating. That seemed to have made a massive difference, along with the heat shielding that I made underneath the car. And yeah, probably got to thank Jay as well, because he's spent a long time on this, and yeah, hanging around your mate until 10 o'clock in the evening whilst his car gets mapped. It's a tense experience, isn't it? But, the glory, absolutely. And yeah, thanks to you guys for following along with the journey. We're not quite finished. Obviously, there's loads more episodes to come, so make sure you're subscribed and you've got the notification bell ticked. I think that's what you're supposed to say, isn't it? And yeah, give us a like if you enjoyed the video. Buy some merch or something in the Driftworks shop. Fund the fun, as they say.
Tell us what we did wrong.
Yeah, tell us everything that we did wrong. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much, guys.